Jennifer Aniston is a Hollywood icon, but she wasn't always a famous actress with a big net worth. Here's how the Friends star has transformed over the years. Jennifer Aniston was born to be a star, but it probably didn't hurt that her father, John Aniston, was in the entertainment biz as well. Her father is an Emmy Award-nominated actor just like she is. John is best known for his role as Victor on the NBC soap Days of Our Lives, and he was nominated for an Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a drama series for his work on the show in 2017. However, Aniston, who moved from Los Angeles to New York City soon after she was born, has been open about the fact her family life was anything but picture perfect. In February 2020, she told Interview that her childhood was a tumultuous one, and the kindness people now feel when they meet her was the result of a choice she made. Aniston said, "It comes from growing up in a household that was destabilized and felt unsafe, watching adults being unkind to each other, and witnessing certain things about human behavior that made me think, I don't want to do that." A college degree isn't exactly required to become a Hollywood star, but Jennifer Aniston did receive plenty of schooling before hitting it big. The actress attended LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts, which also happened to be the inspiration for the school in the film Fame. As the school's official website points out, they have a long list of notable alumni. Aniston is in good company with the likes of Ansel Elgort, Robert De Niro, Sarah Paulson, and more. In a 2011 interview with Allure, Aniston provided some insight into what her high school days were like. She told the outlet she was friendly with Cher and Sonny's son, Chaz Bono, and they would have get-togethers at his house. Jennifer Aniston's fame from Friends made her a household name, but her life, of course, wasn't always this way. Aniston had relatively humble beginnings, and she took whatever odd jobs she could to make ends meet in the earliest stages of her career. According to The Mirror, her career was a slow burn. "I worked at an ice cream place, and then I waitressed for about 2.5 years. All the while I was auditioning. I couldn't even get a commercial." When appearing on Chelsea Handler's Netflix talk show in 2017, Aniston revealed,
"I worked at an advertising agency as a receptionist, then I wasn't allowed to do that anymore, and then
Other short-lived gigs included being a bike messenger and working at a New York City salon. Aniston also remarked that if she wasn't an actress, she would have become a psychologist, but thankfully for her devoted fans, it doesn't sound like she'll be making a career change anytime soon. When she was 20 years old, Jennifer Aniston took off for the West Coast in search of bigger career opportunities. She soon found out the actors in LA were a different breed. As she told Interview magazine, she was taken aback by how these actors behaved, saying, "I'd never had a circle of women who got together and talked forever. I was like, God, these California people don't shut up. They talk about their feelings and cry in front of each other." Aniston even went so far as to compare Los Angeles to another planet. "Here I am, a girl who grew up in New York City, and now I find myself in Laurel Canyon wearing a flowery dress and someone put a crystal around my neck and is burning sage around my head. I have landed on Mars." Jennifer Aniston struck gold in 1994 when she signed on for Friends. The series premiered on September 22, 1994, and it would go on to air for a decade. The NBC sitcom was wildly successful and soon became Aniston's most career-defining role. Fans fell in love with Aniston's character, Rachel Green, and the show even inspired a haircut craze. It seemed like women everywhere sprinted to their local salon to ask for the Rachel. The impact the show had on fans didn't go over Aniston's head. When many years later, she took the stage at the 2019 People's Choice Awards to accept the People's Icon Award. She credited the long-running show for much of her success. "If I have any claim to this word icon, it's only because I was able to be on an iconic show with an iconic cast and an iconic haircut. Friends was truly, it was the gift of a lifetime, and I would not be standing up here without that amazing show, without those amazing 5 other actors, and without an audience who stuck with us." Few TV accolades hold as much weight as an Emmy Award, and Jennifer Aniston has 7 nominations and 1 win to date. The star received her first Emmy in 2002 for her role in Friends. Her portrayal of Rachel Green landed her the award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series that year, and she couldn't have been more grateful. Aniston held back tears as she delivered a moving acceptance speech that night. "I just have to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. This has been the greatest 9 years of my entire life. To work with this cast who make me better every day, who inspire me every day, our writers, the most brilliant writers in television, I would not be here. Any of us would not be here without you guys." Aniston went on to receive many more awards throughout the course of her career, notably winning a Golden Globe in 2003. What do you get when Hollywood's biggest actress falls in love with everyone's favorite hunk? A media sensation. Jennifer Aniston's marriage to fellow actor Brad Pitt became one of the biggest cultural moments of the early 2000s, and fans and the tabloids couldn't get enough of their relationship. As People reported, the pair officially tied the knot in a ceremony in Malibu, California on July 29, 2000. Aniston and Pitt never had kids, but they did have a 5-year marriage full of red carpet moments and sweet words about one another. But all good things must come to an end. And as People reported, Aniston filed for divorce in 2005, citing irreconcilable differences. As fans soon found out, there appeared to be larger factors at play. It wouldn't be long before Pitt's romance with Angelina Jolie, who had been his Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star during the last year he was married to Aniston, went public. As much as Jennifer Aniston was grateful for her role on Friends, she also had fears of being overshadowed by it. That was until 2002's The Good Girl came along. Aniston portrayed a woman named Justine in the feature film and finally put some distance between herself and Rachel Green. Speaking during a roundtable for The Hollywood Reporter, Aniston revealed she was relieved to see people appreciated the movie. "I could not get Rachel Green off of my back for the life of me. I could not escape, and I was just Rachel from Friends." Despite being typecast for years due to the sitcom, The Good Girl was a turning point. Getting older, there is such a freedom in the work because you just stop giving a crap after a certain amount of time. I guess it was The Good Girl that was the first time I got to just sort of really shed whatever this little Rachel character was. In February 2012, Aniston was given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and all of her closest friends and family came out to celebrate. The Los Angeles Times covered the occasion and shared photos that revealed Adam Sandler was in attendance, as well as Aniston's then-boyfriend, Justin Theroux, and her father. Sandler, who starred with Aniston in Just Go With It, wrote a lengthy speech for the occasion, remarking that Aniston has found a permanent place in America's heart. He went on to say, "I love this girl, my wife loves this girl, the entire world loves this girl." As with most big-name celebrities, Jennifer Aniston's personal life is talked about almost as much as her acting roles. After a number of tabloids speculated about whether or not she was pregnant in 2016, Aniston hit back. The actress made it clear she is a whole person whether she has kids or not, and she's sick of people talking about her decision to hold off on starting a family. She said in a 2016 personal essay for HuffPost, "We are complete with or without a mate, with or without a child. We get to decide for ourselves what is beautiful when it comes to our bodies. That decision is ours and ours alone. Let's make that decision for ourselves and for the young women in this world who look to us as examples." Aniston added that kids aren't entirely out of the question, but she's certainly not going to have children to make herself feel more complete. A decade after her marriage to Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston remarried. She tied the knot with Justin Theroux in August 2015 in a secret ceremony with close family and friends. The ceremony took place after a 3-year engagement, and they caught everyone off guard with their spur-of-the-moment nuptials, as a source told People. Guests were told it was a birthday party for Justin. Jen and Justin wanted to surprise guests, and guests were certainly surprised. Unfortunately, Aniston's marriage to Theroux would lead to her second divorce. The pair called it quits in 2018. Jennifer Aniston's wildly successful career has resulted in her making big bucks. Yep, the actress is worth an estimated $300 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. How exactly did she wind up with such a massive net worth? Much of Aniston's fortune was amassed while she was filming Friends. The star was said to be making more than $1 million per episode by the sitcom's final season. Even after Friends ended, she made good money. Forbes claimed Aniston was the 5th highest paid actress in the globe in 2017. She's also been part of a slew of box office mega hits, making a pretty penny with her roles. Aniston may be known for her down-to-earth girl-next-door vibes, but her net worth proves she's a member of Hollywood's elite. For years, Jennifer Aniston was notorious for keeping a low profile, particularly when it came to social media. Finally, in October 2019, the actress decided to start sharing more tidbits of her life online. She shared her first Instagram post on October 15, 2019, and she nearly broke the internet while doing so. There was so much excitement about her joining the app that when her fans rushed to follow her, the app crashed. Notably, Aniston quickly broke Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's record for fastest IG account to hit 1 million, as Harper's Bazaar reported. So what was her first post? A snapshot featuring the cast of Friends. In the caption, she wrote, "And now we're Instagram friends too. Hi, Instagram." She later apologized to her fellow Instagrammers for momentarily breaking the app. She wrote in another post, "I swear I didn't mean to break it. Thank you guys for the kind, glitchy welcome. At least it wasn't a fridge."
What the hell am I doing? You just broke my fridge!
In 2020, Friends fans received the news they had been waiting years for. A reunion was in the works. Since the show went off air in 2004, fans of the sitcom have had their fingers crossed, waiting to see the whole cast reunite on the show's New York City apartment set. Then fans got a date, May 27, 2021. As much as the Friends reunion special means to fans, it means just as much to the cast. As Aniston told People magazine in an interview, she could barely hold back tears while on set with her former co-stars. She recalled thinking, "Oh God, how are we going to get through this alive without just crying our faces off?" And while a lot has changed in the years since the series ended, Aniston knows exactly what her character would be doing in 2021. "I would like to have maybe started a clothing line of my own, and it's sort of a small franchise." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.